Hello and welcome back, guys, to another Dr. Terra video. Today it is the 23rd of November. I did take down Gear Heart yesterday, so if you haven't watched that, you can watch that if it's still around for you guys. After all, I do live in the future at Greenwich Mean Time plus 10. So let's go ahead and attack Dr. Terra first off today. Nice and early, after of course I got a haircut. Probably not the haircut many of you guys wanted me to get, but some of the comments I get are pretty funny sometimes. But let's go ahead and drop all of our warriors up over here on the first stage, and I guess all we've really got to do is just stop that boom mine, or boom cannon, sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly drop as many artillery as I can just to hopefully speed this stage up a little bit, and there we go. It's only one defense that could really, well, one defense at all, so. And I don't want to lose anyone because my warriors are actually still building up. I got a little bit impatient. I didn't want to wait those couple of minutes to wait for my warriors to all be up and running. So here we are with like 7 and 6 warriors in our landing craft. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do over here is I'll go around, actually you know what, I'll go shoot an artillery. That'll help out, even if it's just a bit. As you can see, about maybe 10% or so, maybe not even, but off the headquarters house, that always helps. Next up, what I'm going to do is drop all my warriors on the right hand side, and then I think what I'm going to do is shock all of these machine guns and flamethrowers up over here, and then what I'm going to do is flare my guys up over here to the top right, and that way they should just all target pretty much the headquarters. Don't really have all that much to worry about here on this stage, to be honest. It's all very low level. We do get a bit of intel though. But as long as you flare, I guess, over to the right hand side, you should be good. And as long as you use that shock bomb the way that I did, you should be good. Alright, so 180,000 health on the headquarters. That's quite a bit for what, stage 3. I think what we're going to do is use this cannon as an anchor point, and we'll get straight onto the headquarters. So let's see, we'll drop maybe 4 boatloads. No, it's probably a bit much. What I'm going to do though is, let's have a look. You know what I'm going to actually do? I'm going to use the flamethrower as the anchor over here. So let's go drop 3 boatloads. Go ahead and flare there. Alrighty. And now what I'm going to try to do is just flare straight onto the headquarters. Let's have a look. Oh, don't want to do that. I want to flare straight to the headquarters. Alright. And it seems like with 3 boatloads, with 21 warriors, that'll work out perfectly for us. Now, okay, there's only 2 guys that aren't actually able to do anything. They're stuck under the smoke, 2 or 3. There we go. I'm going to have to keep on shocking that cannon though, because I don't want to lose any of my warriors. And I don't think we're going to lose anyone. No, we're not. Right. Pretty simple stage, really. I mean, my warriors have a lot of health, but only thing that can really attack us is that rocket launcher and mortar. They take a long time to reload, which is great for our warriors because, of course, they regain their health after every hit, which is a big help. Alright, so on to stage 4 we go. And let's see, we've got 7 warriors, so in a couple minutes, probably next stage, we'll have all 8 of our warriors in each landing craft. This stage seems like it's a little bit more difficult. 160 plus 108,000 health as well. It's all starting to add up now. Alrighty, so let's have a look. How am I going to go about doing this? We've got level 17, 19, and 21 mines. I'm thinking, well, there's 2 ways that you can go about doing this. You can go straight up the middle, which is the way that I'm thinking of, or you can go around the right-hand side and up around the top and just hug the top of the map. That could also work out a lot. What I think I'm going to do, though, is let's go give this a shot. What I think I'm going to try is get 12 gunboat energy from these 4 supply points. So let's go give this a shot. Straight, I'll shoot to the bottom of this sniper tower. We get that bunker. Okay, we get everything. There we go. And I'm not sure if you guys will be able to get that bunker with a lower level barrage. Mine's maxed out after all. I'll also go ahead and use 1 artillery on these 2 suppliers. Look at that. That takes, if I can talk, a lot of health off the headquarters health as well. So that's great news for us. Alright, so you know what? We are going to go up on the right hand side. I'll drop all my warriors, which is quite a bit though. And I think all I'm going to do is actually just smoke the sniper tower, to be honest. Alright, so next up, I'm going to actually flare next to the headquarters, so all our guys travel nice and smoothly in a line. And then once they get near, flare the headquarters. Because I flared onto the headquarters right away, what would have happened is that a lot of my warriors would have traveled further out to the left, and I don't want that to happen. Go ahead and shock twice. Probably all I really need to make sure is I get that mortar. Probably only need to shoot once right over here. Let's see, there we go. Right there. I mean, you'll suffer some casualties from that cannon, but you'll save up on gunboat energy. Depends on how you want to do that stage, but haven't lost anyone yet, so it's good. So that means we'll have all 8, yes, there we go, 64 of our warriors. 8 in each landing craft, which is great. So you might be able to see as well, my victory points are ridiculously low now, 550. I don't know, I've lost the motivation to kind of clear my map because I don't need the resources. I feel like that's a big problem with the game because I don't have any motivation just to clear out the map. It's just to push up the leaderboards, and I mean, I don't really want to push up the leaderboards, to be quite honest. Not yet anyway. So yeah, I mean, the defenses are very cheap in comparison to the attacking type buildings, so I feel like that's something that they really need to improve in terms of gameplay. Because I've just really stopped playing this game anywhere near as much as what I used to. Now it's just Dr. Terror for me in these events. So, of course, I do like doing these videos though, so that's why I do them. But I don't really clear my map out anywhere near as much. Alright, anyways, so let's go ahead and have a look. I cleared out with a barrage and a artillery shell a lot of these mines. What I'm going to do next up is, let's see, where should I actually flare to? Okay, we'll get straight onto this mortar. Let's have a look at where our guys go. They all go there? Okay, whatever. Some will die. That's alright. That's what they get for being incompetent. Alright. So, what I'd really recommend is actually flaring onto that mortar instead of just letting him go like I did. I would have thought they would have all behaved, but clearly not. Alright, and I think that should be more than enough for me, actually. Let's go drop the rest of my heals down. And we're doing good. How many guys we end up losing? Not too much. Not the end of the world. Maybe about 10 or so, I'd assume. Just off a rough calculation, not even, I'd say. So that should be good. Get another piece of intel, which is nice as well. Oh, look at that. Exactly 10. There's a complete guess. I didn't even really count. Alright, so let's get our 10 warriors that perished back, and we'll have 54 warriors. Alrighty, so let's get on to Terror Stage 6, our second time that I try this. The headquarters has 160 plus 204,000 health, so the reason I failed at this the first time was because I didn't have all of my 64 warriors, and for a stage like this, you definitely need a lot of damage to actually pull through. So this time, we've got all of our guys ready to rock and roll, and that should be enough to actually take down the headquarters without too many problems. We do have 2 shock launchers though, one right next to the headquarters, which is nice and easy because we'll be able to shock that, but also a couple of these machine guns and sniper towers around. We've also got one shock launcher which is both on the beach and on the headquarters, so that's going to be a massive pain. We're going to have to shock that, and then we'll chuck another shock pretty much on this rocket launcher just to clear out a bit of the right hand side. So let's go ahead and get straight onto it. What I'm going to do though is I'll be flaring onto this boom cannon up around here, then onto the supply point, and once our guys are near the supply or the headquarters, we'll reflare onto the headquarters. You guys will see what I mean though. So let's go ahead and firstly go ahead and double smoke the beach. I'm going to drop my guys off a little bit further to the right, and then we'll go ahead and tell them to come up over here. Well, I do lose one guy I think there, which isn't too bad. Go ahead and flare onto the supply point, and then once they get relatively near, we'll reflare onto the headquarters just like so. Beautifully done. We've lost, let's see, about 4 guys, which is no good, but let's go ahead and get ready to shock. Alright, I think I did very well there. I'm going to go ahead and drop a heal down, and I'll also drop 1 artillery down just to get rid of all my gunboat energy. Now let's have a look. We've got about a third of the health left before all the defenses can get to us, but we do very, very well there, if I do say so myself. So it really hurts when everything is able to attack you again. You need to make sure you get about at least 2/3 of the health down before everything can attack you. But we do very well there. We even get an extra crystal, which was unexpected. Only 19 warriors there lost. Let's go ahead and... oh wow, I've got just enough diamonds to actually do that, so that's nice. So let's get right back into Terra Stage 7 and scout that out. And hopefully we'll have a winning strategy right about now. So what's that? 160 plus 233,000 health. So almost 400,000 health now that we're facing up against. This is going to be crazy stuff. You know what? I don't want to be re-recording this again. So what I'm going to do, and also I probably really should go ahead and clear my map out. So just to make life a little bit easier for me, and look at this. It wasn't all that long ago that I had 0 power powder. Now we've got 62 of it, which is more than enough. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and boost my gunboat energy. So that'll mean I've got 105 of it. And I'll also boost my troop damage. Okay. So that should definitely put us over the edge. Let's go scout out Terra Stage 7 again. Just the amount of health on that was a little bit scary for me. So I think the safest bet is, let's have a look. Oh, there's actually 2 supplies right next to each other over here. So the safest bet, I think, or the safest way around is probably to go around the right hand side. Yeah, I think so. Onto this mortar. So onto this bunker, onto this mortar, and then onto the headquarters. We've only got what seems like 1 shock launcher, and we'll be able to get that shock launcher maybe with 1 shock to get that flamethrower as well. Should be able to reach that there. And 1 over here on the right. Okay. I don't think we'll need all that many shocks. Interesting. And I mean, it probably would be a little bit better to actually just go straight up the middle though, wouldn't it? It is a tough call to say the least. You know what? I think we'll actually save a lot of gunboat energy, because I want to show you guys how we'd go about doing this the best way possible. So what I'm going to do is... there's no supplies right around here either. No. Okay. Alright, let's go give this a shot. So what I'm going to do is I will drop a barrage right up around here. I want to get that mine right at the top of the headquarters. I don't think we'll be able to get that though. Actually, that was no good. Oh, it's just... okay, I'm going to restart that. Let's go give this another shot. I'm going to hopefully destroy both those boom mines. That's the one thing that I really need to do. Let's go give this another shot. Shoot a little bit lower this time. Hopefully that'll work its magic. Beautiful. Do we get that? Oh, damn it. We don't get that mine right at the top. That's alright, though. Alright, so next up, let's go give this a shot. And what I want to do is... go here and here. And I want to come all the way up here. Alrighty, let's have a look at how we did here. Gonna have to throw a heal down, I think. Oh, it wasn't too bad. I haven't lost too many guys. Then we'll go straight onto the headquarters. Okay. I think we're doing well so far. 57 gunboat energy though. Also, ooh, need to drop artillery there. Alright, let's go give this a shot. I'm going to shock 3 times and throw a heal down. And with that troop damage boost, that'll definitely help us win this stage. That was actually really good, the way that we beat that. But maybe drop another... let's go ahead and watch the replay actually. You know what, that's actually a much better idea. Be able to watch the replay, get our, of course, guaranteed crystal and all. And let's go give this another shot, or at least another look. Yes, 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 whatever you say, Dr. Terra. Let's go attacks, view battle. Okay, so what I'm more worried about is just the initial drop off. So of course we use the barrage, right? And that's pretty simple stuff, just to clear out a path for our warriors all around the headquarters. Now, it doesn't feel like I wait this long to actually drop my smokes, but I guess I do. It always like seems like in the replay I waste so much time. Oh, here we go. And then I flare onto the... So probably use these two smokes a little bit closer up together. And a lot of my guys go a little bit astray, but it's alright. And then we go straight onto the headquarters. The reason I chose this path is because, as you can see, they just go pretty much in 2 straight lines, which is really nice. And then it's pretty much just a matter of shocking. So we shock 1, 2, 3 times all around. And that is more than enough. Alright, so pretty simple stuff. Hopefully you guys got how I managed to defeat that stage. But until next time, I will see you guys all very much later.